ASMR. You are in a good place for today's video. So today I've got a fun video. I just pulled out some fragrances that were my favorite bottles. So when I say bottles, I mean specifically the actual bottle, the look of the fragrance. So I will talk about the look and why I like it, but I'm also going to touch on the actual scent as well, but not in depth. Just briefly talk about the fragrance and how it smells and why I like it too, because all of these fragrances are fragrances that I own, so I really do love the fragrance as well, and I wouldn't be keeping it just for the bottle. So in no particular order, here is the first bottle that I really like, and I have seen this all over. I think a lot of people really love this bottle. This is Glossier. I don't know if it's Glossier or Glossier, but I say Glossier You, and as you can, it's called You, Y-O-U. As you can see, the bottle is an opaque pink, very light pink, fading into just the glass. The top here is sort of red pink, I guess more of a like bright red, and it has a little indent here where you could put your thumb, so that is kind of fun. It also has a little G for Glossier, Glossier. So it's a really simple bottle. I don't know why I like it so much. I think I like the color. I love the opaqueness. I wish there were more bottles that were opaque. I really like the opaque look. But it's just simple, but I find it chic, but also fun. And this fragrance has such a lovely smell. At first I was kind of like, I don't know, because to me it just smelled like a bunch of iris. It just smelled very, very irisy, powdery, musky, and I was kind of like, well, that's nice, but it didn't feel special enough. But I have kept this and I have worn it, and it's actually grown on me a lot. But yeah, to me this is very powdery, musky. It's got a lot of iris in it, which is kind of a makeup-y scent. I can't really explain it, but if you smelled it, you smelled it. It's a little bit woody, powdery. It's a floral. Iris is a floral, but not your typical floral. So anyway, that is Glossier You. Okay, secondly, this is Replica Sailing Day, and it's perfect for me because this is the, I think it's 30 ml size, just 1 fluid ounce, yeah. Typically, you only see their larger size, which is the 100 milliliters, so it's quite a bit bigger. This is perfect for me. This fragrance is called Sailing Day, and it's got this beautiful blue liquid, and blue is my favorite color. And so that's part of why I love it. It's also got the rope around it, which all of their fragrances do, but this one in particular, it just fits so much because it's called Sailing Day. So the rope really just makes you think of, like, I don't know, being out on the water. Not that that's really something I ever do. I mean, I just mean I love the water, but I don't really go boating or sailing, but kind of invokes that theme. So I really like the bottle. It's fun, and let me tell you, I bought this bottle on Bulgari.com, and it was a little bit beaten up. It had some like stains and stuff on the label, and then this part was all stained, different color. It's still a teeny bit stained, but it's looking pretty great after I restored it. I just used a magic eraser, one of those little white scour pad magic erasers, got all of the schmutz off of the label, and then I bleached this multiple times, and it looks way better. So the scent of this is kind of like, it sounds like it's fresh, it's marine, definitely oceanic, smells kind of like the this is Bulgari, and it's called Aqva Divina. I forgot, but yeah, it's called Aqva Divina. As you can see, Bulgari, the U is written like a V, but it's pronounced Bulgari, and Aqva is spelled A-Q-V-A instead of A-Q-U-A, but it's pronounced Aqva. These are Roman, I think Roman letters, and that's why they're written that way. But anyway, I love this bottle. As you can see, it sort of looks like it's meant to look like a pearl. And this fragrance is called Aqva Divina, so I think that means like divine water, I assume. So this does have, again, it has an aquatic, marine, watery theme to it. This is a very unique fragrance. It does have an aquatic vibe. It's also kind of a little fruity and spicy. It's got quince and ginger, and I think sea salt is one of the notes. It's totally unique. I haven't smelled anything quite like it. I believe it's discontinued, which I don't know why, because I think it's a great fragrance. And yeah, the bottle to me is just so fun and really attractive. So I love the gold and the pearly white. Pearly white is very attractive to me. If you've watched my videos, you've seen that lots of my earrings are sort of like pearlescent, like mother of pearl and such. Oh, speaking of which, typically in these videos I'll try to dress on theme, which today there was no theme. But today, as you can see, I've got some fun earrings on, which I'll tell you about. These are little goats, little clay goats. My partner and I found these we were at what was it called? A wedding expo. Sort of just funny last minute thing that his coworker said we should go to because we're engaged. So we went to a wedding expo, and there were some vendors, and one of them was selling clay earrings. So that is the look for today. Okay, next I've got this lovely fragrance. This is Cartier La Pantere. La Pantere means the panther. So this bottle honestly might be my favorite of all. It's hard to say, but look at it. It is, if you cannot tell, it is a panther face. We've got two eyes and a nose. By the way, this is the La Pantere Legere version. Legere means light or lighter, so it's kind of like a lighter version of Cartier La Pantere. I just find this bottle to be so beautiful and elegant. I love the gold. I love the color. It's almost like a rose gold sort of liquid. If there could be such a thing as a rose gold liquid color. As you can see, the top comes off like that. I just find it very beautiful, very classy. I love cats as well. I have a cat, and so, yeah, this is definitely a favorite fragrance, as well as the scent. I love the scent of this fragrance. So this has dried fruits in it. It also has oak moss, which I love oak moss. It really makes sense. More kind of earthy and grounded, just very well rounded to me. This also has a very prominent note of gardenia in it, which is a very pungent white floral, very intoxicating white floral that some people probably do not like, but I do, at least sometimes. So that's what I mainly get from this is gardenia, oak moss, and dried fruits. And it's very interesting. I think it's a pretty unique scent. It's called a chypre. This is the type of category of fragrance, chypre fragrance. Anyway, that is Cartier La Pantere Legere. does kind of look like a cathedral or something. It looks kind of like cracked stone up here, and then the bottle, it just kind of looks like some sort of building, almost like a church or some sort of beautiful old piece of architecture. Love the color as well, sort of a beigey yellow. And this fragrance, I really love this fragrance. It's very powdery and earthy. You have to like violet, I would say, in order to like this fragrance. Violets are a very powdery floral note. I like it in here. I like violets. There's also patchouli in here, so it's sort of a very feminine, powdery, floral, earthy, mossy as well, sort of patchouli note. I think there's also like cedar and carnation, but I would say I mostly get violet and patchouli. Anyway, really nice fragrance, really beautiful bottle. So that is Balenciaga Paris. Alright, we've got two more fragrances in no particular order. This is called Fenty by Rihanna. By Fenty Beauty, I think is the actual name of the brand, but this is all dirty, the cap. But as you can see, it actually says Fenty, which is kind of fun. If you didn't look closely, you would just think it's a design. But yeah, it also says Fenty around the top here. So this bottle, I find really, really beautiful in a classic way, but sort of like a more mysterious classic type of bottle. It's got this ambery red sort of bottle. Almost makes me think of like apothecary bottles, but yeah, I don't know, it's just very, why do I like it? I don't know, I just do. I like the color. It's very simple. It just looks very, I don't know, it looks timeless. I like that it doesn't have much of a label, so sometimes it's nice to not have a whole lot of a label. That can look a little bit classier to me, I would say. Oh my gosh, I have so many good things to say about this scent. To me, it's very unique. I've never smelled anything quite like it. It's sort of similar to this one, Bulgari, Aqva Divina, in that they span quite a few different categories beigey bone white, like a cream white. We'll say cream. There's also a red cube, that's Narciso Rouge. There's a sort of orange cube, that's Narciso Ombre. And there's a few others. So this is the only Narciso cube I own. It is just called Narciso, it's the original one. And it is, yeah, I love the bottle. I absolutely love it. I find it very simple, modern. Again, like I said, I love anything opaque, so I find how the inside, it's not actually the liquid, it's the bottle itself has an opaqueness to the inside. I also love the top, it's an opaque cream plastic, and so I love kind of the combination of plastic and then glass, and then it just says Narciso very simply, as well as Narciso Rodriguez on the top here. So yeah, I find the bottle very aesthetically pleasing. Also the fact that it's a cube, I don't know, I just really like that. I'm more of a circle kind of gal. I really like circles and like smooth lines more than hard lines, but this one really works for me. Okay, this scent is very intoxicating. So all of the Narciso fragrances are very musky. They all have that signature musky, powdery sort of accord DNA. But this one is has a lot of white floral in it, mostly gardenia, I think. And I honestly cannot tell you the other specific notes. I know there's like cedar, musk, gardenia.